Welcome to Interpreted Storytime at the Saskatoon Public Library. My name is Lindsay and we have Nicole interpreting for us. We are going to read some stories about a helpful bunny and a grumpy bird and some other furry friends. And before we get started on our stories, I'd like to acknowledge that we are on Treaty 6 territory and homeland of the Métis. So let's begin with our Hello Friends song. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Let's sing it one more time, and I'm going to sing Tanse, which is Cree for hello. Tanse, friends. Tanse, friends. Tanse, friends. It's time to say Tanse. Excellent. All right, our first story today is called Blue Rabbit and Friends. Blue Rabbit and Friends by Christopher Wermel. Once there was a blue rabbit who lived in a cave in the middle of a dark forest. Blue Rabbit didn't like his home. The cave was too large and the forest was too dark. So he decided to find somewhere better to live. At the edge of the forest, he found a bear sitting in a pool of water. "Good morning, Bear," said Blue Rabbit. "Good morning, Blue Rabbit," said Bear. "I'm looking for a new home. Do you know of a good place to live?" asked Blue Rabbit. "You can have this pool if you want it," said Bear. "It's a little too wet for me." Blue Rabbit dipped his foot into the pool. "Thank you, Bear, but I think I'll keep on looking," he said. "I think I'll go with you," said Bear, shaking off some water. Blue Rabbit and Bear came to a small house. In the house lived a goose named Rover. "Good morning, Rover," said Blue Rabbit and Bear. "Good morning to you both," said Goose. "I'm looking for a new home, and so is Bear," said Blue Rabbit. "Do you know of a good place to live?" "You can have this small house if you want it," replied Goose. "It's too dry and stuffy for me, and it smells like old bones, and I don't like the name Rover." "I'd like to live somewhere dry," said Bear, peering into the small house, "but I don't think I'd fit in here." Blue Rabbit sniffed inside the small house. "Thank you, Goose, but I'll keep on looking," he said. "I think I'll go with you," said Goose, waddling after Blue Rabbit and Bear. Farther on, they came to a hole in the side of a hill. The hill was covered in daisies, and in the hole lived a dog. "Good morning, dog," said Blue Rabbit, Bear, and Goose. "Good morning to you all," said Dog. "I'm looking for a new home, and so are Bear and Goose," said Blue Rabbit. "Do you know of a good place to live?" "I'd like a new home too," said Dog. "This hole is so cramped and I don't really like daisies. What I want is a warm, dry, small house." small house, cried Blue Rabbit. Goose has a small house. Perhaps you can have that. You're welcome to it, Dog, said Goose. You might like the smell of old bones. They went back to Goose's small house, and Dog loved it. He liked the name Rover, too. What about you? He asked Goose. Where will you live now? What I would really like, said Goose, is a nice, wet pool. A pool? Cried Blue Rabbit. Bear has a pool. You could have that. You're welcome to it, Goose, said Bear. It's as wet as you could wish for. They went back to Bear's pool. Goose loved it and splashed around happily. What about you, Bear? Where will you live now? Asked Goose. What I would really like, said Bear, is a snug cave in the middle of a dark forest. A cave? Cried Blue Rabbit. I have a cave, Bear, and it's right in the middle of the forest. You can have that. They went back to Blue Rabbit's cave. Bear loved it, and he thought the dark forest was perfect. But what about you, Blue Rabbit? Where will you live now? Asked Bear. I think what I really want, said Blue Rabbit, is adventure. So Blue Rabbit hopped on his bike and he went off to see the world with the open sky above and the wind in his face. I'll just keep looking, he called back over his shoulder. The end. We're going to read a book about a grumpy bird and some friends this time. This book is written by Jeremy Tankard. When Bird woke up, he was grumpy. He was too grumpy to eat. He was too grumpy to play. In fact, he was too grumpy to fly. Looks like I'm walking today, said Bird. Bird walked past Sheep. Good morning, Sheep. Good morning, Bird, said Sheep. What are you doing? Walking, said Bird. Nice, said Sheep. I'll keep you company. Bird walked past Rabbit. Hi there, Bird, said Rabbit. What are you doing? I'm walking, said Bird. It's no fun. I could use some exercise, said Rabbit. I'll walk too. Bird walked past Raccoon. Hey, Bird, said Raccoon. What are you doing? I'm walking, snapped Bird. What does it look like? It looks like fun, said Raccoon. I'm coming too. Bird walked past Beaver. Hello, Bird, said Beaver. What are you doing? Let me give you a hint, said Bird. You do it by placing one foot in front of the other. Walking? Guessed Beaver. I love walking. Bird walked past Fox. Good day, Bird, said Fox. What are you doing? Why does everyone want to know what I'm doing? Shouted Bird. I'm just walking, okay? Okay, said Fox. Let's go. Bird walked. The other animals walked. Bird stopped. The other animals stopped. Bird stood on one leg. The other animals stood on one leg. Bird jumped. The other animals jumped. Hey, this is fun, said Bird. Come on, said Bird, who had forgotten all about being grumpy. Let's fly back to my nest for a snack. And they did. So now that we've read a book about a grumpy bird, let's sing a song about a little bird. So, little bird, fly around, up to the sky, down to the ground. Little bird, flap your wings. Open your beak and sweetly sing. Little bird, fly to your nest. Now it is time to take a rest. Let's do that one more time. Little bird, fly around, up to the sky, down to the ground. Little bird, flap your wings. Open your beak and sweetly sing. Little bird, fly to your nest. Now it is time to take a rest. Great job. Well, since we talked about a song there, let's do one more book that is based on a song you might recognize called If You're Happy and You Know It. And this is by Jan Ormerod and Lindsay Gardner. One day, a little girl felt happy, so she sang, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. No, said the small brown dog. If you're happy and you know it, wave your tail. Twirl, twirl. If you're happy and you know it, whisk your tail around to show it. If you're happy and you know it, wag your tail. My tail is rather insignificant, said the elephant, so I sing, if you're happy and you know it, flap your ears. If you're happy and you know it, flap your ears, flip, flap. If you're happy and you know it, flop your ears around to show it. Ridiculous, cried the crocodile, whose ears were very small indeed. If you're happy and you know it, snap your teeth. If you're happy and you know it, snap your teeth, snip, snap. If you're happy and you know it, flash those big white teeth to show it. Or clack your beak, called the toucan. If you're happy and you know it, clack your beak, click, clack. If you're happy and you know it, clack your beak to show it. Pathetic, said the gorilla. If you're happy and you know it, beat your chest. If you're happy and you know it, pound your chest. Boom, boom. If you're happy and you know it, thump your hairy chest to show it. Hip hop, said the kangaroo. If you're happy and you know it, jump and bump. If you're happy and you know it, jump and bump, ping pong. If you're happy and you know it, boing boing along to show it. If you're happy and you know it, you should screech, shouted the parrot. If you're happy and you know it, you should scream, Yahoo! If you're happy and you know it, shriek and scream and yell. If you're happy and you know it, you should screech. The hyena giggled. If you're happy and you know it, have a laugh. If you're happy and you know it, say tee, ha, hoo. If you're tickled and you know it, chortle, cackle, chuckle, titter. If you're happy and you know it, have a tee. So when I'm happy, laughed the little girl, I can do my own thing. That's right, they all cried. When you're happy and you know it, do your thing. When you're happy and you know it, smile and grin. Beat your chest. Flap your ears. Clack your beak. Snap your teeth. Giggle, screech. Boom, boing. Do your thing. Yahoo! Those are really fun books. We have already come to the end of our story time, but as always, we sing goodbye friends with each other before we say goodbye, or as we say goodbye. So let's begin. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye.